Hello everyone, KosakChess, and welcome on the recap of round number 9, the last round of Erik Chaqryan Memorial. If you watched the recent video from the round number 8, where I played the Giga game, I was describing a lot my feelings before the round. To be honest, they didn't change that much before that round. But I knew that I am playing against a guy who is having, how to say that, not the best tournament in his life. He started with 0 out of 3. And most probably he just wanted to end the tournament with a decent result, with not losing another game. That's what I think. Everyone knows that draw satisfies me a lot. Maybe let's go to the game. To be honest, this game wouldn't be that long, but don't go directly after the game, because I will touch, or no, I will tell about it after the game. So please stay tuned. D4 move, and I went for D5. I wanted to play as solid as it is possible, because I know that I don't have to win. Such situations are also, they are not that easy as you may think, because sometimes in your head, or maybe not in your head, but in general, when you think the draw is totally enough to be satisfied with your result, with your overall result, your decisions sometimes are not practical. You want to play solid, sometimes passively. You don't really want to go, let's say, above the half of your board. What does it mean? You don't play the best chess. You only think how to exchange pieces, how to play solid. Maybe there's nothing wrong with that. But in general, if you fight for a win, you're always looking for the best moves. If you are only fighting for a draw, not necessarily. C4 and C6. I have never ever played the Slav. I have never ever played the Slav defense, but I wanted to keep the game as solid as it is possible. He took on D5, which was pretty understandable, because we were probably both satisfied with the draw, I think. He wanted to end the tournament, and me, I wanted to finalize my first GM norm. C takes D5, so we have an exchange variation. Knight C3, Knight F6, Knight F3, Knight C6, so we develop 4 knights. We develop also the bishop. We are trying to develop another bishop. I take one, I develop my own. Bishop D6, Queen D6. And guys, if this position is not the definition of symmetry, I don't know then what it is. Really. It is the most symmetrical position you can ever see in a chess game. The Slav exchange variation. And after Queen D6, I just offered a draw, because there were no limits of offering a draw before some move. You could offer a draw after the first move. And my opponent just agreed. My opponent agreed on a draw, and guys, what does it mean? After the 9 rounds, I achieved a result of 7 points, and it means that I made my first Grandmaster norm. Woo! Fanfares. And I don't know if you can see it, but this is a certificate which proves that I achieved the title. Probably you can't see it, because you will see the mirror view of that. But on the camera you can see at this point that there is a cross next to the GM title. Yeah, the certificate is probably has a symbolical meaning. Symbolical? something like this, symbolic meaning. But I did it, and I am happy. But okay, it's all about the game. Like, the game ended. Where it's just all. I was working for 8 rounds, fighting for every game. I wasn't really fighting in round number 9. But sometimes such games are normal, you know? For example, if he was also fighting for a norm, and half a point is enough for him, we can also agree for a quick draw because it satisfies both of us, right? And it's a normal situation. Yes, we did it. We did it, guys. Thank you very much for everything, for keeping fingers crossed for me, for rooting for me. It is really important. It is really important for me. Okay, but anyway, now I will touch, because I mentioned something on the beginning of the video, but I didn't say what exactly. I just want to tell you what requirements you need to make a Grandmaster norm. I will tell you also about mostly about it. I will maybe also tell you, if there is someone who doesn't know, what you need to become a Grandmaster. So, guys, a quick montage, and we go to the next scene. Okay, we are back. I found my profile on Chess Results. Chess Results is a website where you can see the majority of international tournaments. There is also this Armenian IFIDE Memorial I have played. You can see there a name of a tournament, and you can see many important statistics. Of course, there is an organizer, federation, tournament director, etc., etc. But the most important thing is this. Number of rounds, 9. You need to play 9 rounds in a single tournament to make a norm. At least 9 rounds. You can play 10 or 11, but 9 at least. Round robin tournament. Well, we have several tournament types of tournament. We have round robin tournament, where it means that every player plays against each other, so it is usually a 10 players tournament, as it was in this case. 10 players tournament, everyone plays against each other, and you need to make a satisfying result too. But what is satisfying result? Right, rating, average rating. This is really important. If you want to make a Grandmaster norm, the average rating of your opponents and the average rating of your, maybe not of the tournament, but average rating of your opponents has to be above 2380. 2380. This is the rule. So we can see 2393. So we crossed this barrier a little bit, but we crossed it. So this is a requirement. So this is one of the requirements. 9 rounds, round robin tournament. You can do maximum 2 norms, 2 Grandmaster norms from round robin tournament. You need at least 1 Grandmaster norm from an open type of tournament. Open type of tournament, every one of you knows that open type of tournament. This is a tournament where everyone can participate. Everyone probably who fulfills the rating requirements, because a lot of tournaments they are, let's say, divided onto groups A, B, C, D, E. Let's say this is the most common thing. And in the group number A, let's say, only players above 2100 FIDE rating can participate in the group number A. And yeah. So, round robin tournament, rating crossed 2380, which is happening. And let's go maybe to the exact results. Rating international, this is the rating FIDE I had during the tournament. It is 2480. Rating performance, yes, this is what all we care about doing norms. If you want to do a Grandmaster norm, you need to cross 2600 performance rating, right? As you can see, I crossed it only for 3 points. But it is just enough. It is enough to make it. FIDE rating changes. I increased my FIDE rating 13.5 ELO points. What does it mean? It means that on the beginning of the next month, my rating will be 2494, right? 2494, because 13.5 rounds to 14. I don't know why, but it makes sense. It makes sense. We don't have like decimal points on the rating FIDE list. Maybe I will. Yeah, we don't have anything like this. We can maybe see the decimal points on 2700chess.com website, but they are only during the month. On the beginning of the month, you have no decimal points. 0.7, so it means that I needed 7 points to achieve this 2600 performance. Rank, which is the rank in the tournament, I won this tournament, so... but to be honest, I'm happy that I won the tournament, but it didn't really matter that much. Like, this one was the higher priority. And, okay, but well, let's say, can you imagine that there might be a case when you beat in one tournament, let's say Carlsen, Caruana, and Anish Giri. Okay, you beat these 3 top grandmasters, and then you play against, let's say, 6 Polish grandmasters. I don't know. Radek Wojtaszek, Mateusz Bartel, Bartosz Soćko, Jan Krzysztof Duda, etc., etc. If you... Okay, I will tell it on my example because I am Polish guy. If you play against... if you play against maximum... okay, the rule says that you cannot play against more than 5 players from your home country. Okay? So it means that if I beat Carlsen, Caruana, and Giri, and I won against 6 other Polish grandmasters, so 6 is the number above 5, of course, you can't do a grandmaster norm because you didn't fulfill this requirement. You played against 6 Polish players where you could only face 5. But this thing changes when you play against the abroad players. So let's say if you won against Carlsen, Caruana, and Giri, and you played against 6 Indian players, and you won all of these games, it is okay. You can't play with more than 5 players from your home country, and you can't play more with 6 players from abroad one country, because this is also a thing worth to emphasize. One country. If I play against 9 players from 9 different nationalities, perfectly, it is okay. It is okay. But if you play against 6 players from abroad one country, so let's say more. So for example, if you beat Carlsen, Caruana and you play 7 Indian grandmasters, you can do a grandmaster norm. The same thing happens with international master norm, but these criteria, like this number, these numbers are smaller by 150. So you need 2450 performance rating, and you need 20 to 30 average rating. But the rest is the same. The rest is the same. So, okay, the another requirement is you need to play with at least 3 different federations. Okay, 3 different federations. So I played against Iranian player, I played against Armenian player, and I played against Georgian players. So we have 3 different federations, right? Also, as I told you about this 6th rule, I played against 6 Armenian players, and this is okay because this rule is still not broken, let's say. If I played against 7 Armenian players, it's all over, but I played against 6, so everything is fine. Also, you need to face at least 5 titled players in general. Titled players means FIDE Masters, International Masters, and Grandmasters. Well, this requirement we didn't even care because everyone played against 9 titled players, so this is fulfilled really easily. I need to also play against 3 grandmasters in total. 1, 2, 3. So it's okay. So you can see that these round robin tournaments are done to make with like minimum effort to make the maximum results. Because you can see I need 7 points. I cross-paid rating performance by only 3 points, but it was enough. I played only 3 grandmasters, but it was enough. I played maximum 6 Armenian players, but it was enough. For example, let's say if I click, let's say maybe Beni Kagasarov, because he also did well. He almost made an international master norm. Maybe I will show the full tournament details. You can see he needed 2 points to make an international master norm, but because of his Armenian, this is clear trick, but it's pretty logical. He played only against 5 Armenian players, so he played for a maximum 5 players from his home country. So everything works. He also played 3 grandmasters, etc, etc, and yeah, he gained 39 points. He played amazing tournament, but he needed 2 points more, unfortunately. Let's maybe now go to the final ranking. Well, it's nothing special, but you can see that this guy from Poland won the tournament with 7 points. Another grandmaster 6 points. Giga game 5.5 points, and my friend from the last round got place number 6, 3.5 out of 9, which was probably not the result he could dream of, but from on the other hand, it wasn't that bad. This is in general the chess results, chessresults.com. I will put this link in the description, so you can analyze it on your own if you want. Also, guys, please, a short reminder, because a lot of viewers were asking me. This is the tournament which happened already in 2023. You can see date, 2023. It is not that I am participating there right now. I am in Poland. Every single video recorded, it was from Poland. I was mentioning that on the very first video from that series. Okay? Probably a lot of you didn't care about it, but this is worth to mention. This tournament happened on August 2023. Now we have May 2024. So it was even above half year later I am recording this. You can also see the live games. There is a link to the live games, and but this broadcast is a little bit strange because you can't really turn the engine on, so there was like no satisfying broadcast, unfortunately. Well, you could follow the games. Of course, you could follow the games, but without the engine. You can see the notation, etc, etc, and you can see that we can normally see the game with because you don't see the clocks. Okay, so maybe I will make it. Oh, I will make it like this. On the left side, you could see the clocks. On the app, you can click whatever round and whatever game you want to see. So, for example, my game, yeah, it was this Slav. So you can see I am not lying to you. This game really happened like that. And yeah, I think this is all over. Or maybe now make it a little bit bigger. Okay, who cares about it? This. Okay, guys. In general, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for every single viewer who is on this channel, who likes the thing I am doing. And yeah, see you guys. See you in the next video. See you. Or maybe no. I will write a post about it. Thank you. Thank you very much.